guys, so I'm going to be doing my BoxyCharm unboxing today. Here's my BoxyCharm. So let me tell you a little story. I started recording. I already put on one of the products and filmed it, so I thought, to find out that it had stopped recording pretty much as soon as I started the intro previously. So since it's already on my face, there's no need to put it on again, but I will go ahead and just show you the product, and then I will just move on to where I was headed. Luckily I didn't film the whole thing before realizing that I wasn't filming. So why don't we just go ahead and get started. For those of you who did not see my Ipsy video that I posted a few days ago, I am going to be starting to do things a little differently than I was the last couple months. I am going to, at the beginning of my BoxyCharm unboxings or my Ipsy bag unzippings, I'm going to do a little review of the previous months. And it'll be a pretty quick, just run through really fast type of a review instead of a separate review video. And then I will also do all of these in try-on style, which I wasn't doing previously. So I'm really excited to change it up a little bit. Without further ado, let's get to my BoxyCharm. The first thing that I got out of my BoxyCharm that I grabbed out of there was this Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Conceited. And I took it out, and it's really pretty. It's this kind of, it's a very gold shimmer powder. And then I applied it using this highlighter brush that also came in my box. It's a tapered highlighter brush and blending brush. And I used the tip of it to apply some highlighter to the top of my cheeks and then right down my nose, some of the glow powder. I don't know if you can see it on my cheeks, but I don't think it's gonna be my favorite thing for my cheeks because it is so golden and might be a little sparkly for my taste for my cheeks, but I could definitely see myself using that as an eye pigment and maybe like a highlighter elsewhere, but on my cheeks, I don't know if I'm digging it. I mean, I will say though that those glitters really sink into the skin and don't look like you just have a bunch of glitter sitting on top of your face. Next thing that I got out of my box was the Real Her Shadow Palette 3 I Feel Beautiful. Here's what the colors look like. I'm really, really excited about this palette because it comes with 5 mattes, 3 satin finish, and 1 sparkle. And I'm going to show you guys some swatches. Okay, so here are the swatches. From the very top left here, this is a matte white. We have kind of like a matte peach color. Moving on to like a darker, it's a very light peach by the way, like a darker matte, very dark matte peach color. And then here's our first like satin. It's almost comes across shimmery, kind of a peachy golden color. Here's another satin one here that's kind of just like a very light pink undertone brown. And then here is the shimmery color in the palette, and it is so pretty. It's like purple with like pink and gold reflex in it. It's so gorgeous. Here is a kind of like a dark lavender purple. I would call it matte. Here is another satin, and it's kind of like a chocolatey brown. And then this one down here is kind of an eggplant purple, and it is also, I would call it like matte to satin. So I'm going to try to make a look with this palette. I watched Kathleen Lights' unboxing of her BoxyCharm, and when she was doing this palette, she was having troubles with it because there wasn't very many mattes in hers, I guess. But this one truly does have some mattes. It even has like a brow bone highlight color, maybe not an inner corner highlight, so that is something, but I will make it work anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a look. My eyes are already primed and set, which I didn't even have to do that now because looking at the color, oh, I didn't tell you the names of the colors, but looking at the color in Comparable, which is that third swatch over, that kind of almost like light brownish peachy color, would be perfect for setting my primer. So I didn't do that, but so I'm just gonna go ahead and go into that color right here, and that is called Incomparable, and I'm gonna dust that all over my lid. Next, I'm gonna take the color Stunning, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that right in the crease and bring it down on my outer corner, my outer V a little bit. It's pretty powdery, and when I tapped it away, it was like gone off the brush. It has husband's home. Yay. By the way, this brown, darker brown color, I didn't even show it to you, is called Stunning, and it's this one right here. Now I'm going to get the swatches all over my shirt. Next, I'm going to take this color Allure, which is like a kind of a deep chocolatey brown with a little bit of a purple undertone to it, and I'm going to apply that, focusing it with a smaller blending brush, by the way, focusing it more on the outer V and blending it out slightly into the crease. I'm just going to continue to deepen that color on the outer corner, and I'm going to take that color Divine, this very eggplant purple matte color in the corner there, and I'm going to deepen my outer V. I think I'm going to go back in with the bigger blending brush that I was using and go back into that color Stunning and just kind of deepen the crease color and also blend some things out on the edges. I'm going to use a flat shader brush. I'm going to use it dry just to see how it goes, and I'm going to go into the color Impeccable, which is this, I would say the only like shimmer color in the palette, Impeccable right here, which is so gorgeous. It's this like purple with pink and gold reflex. It's really pretty. Comes off on the brush pretty well, but it does not translate to the eyes at all. Let me get it wet really fast and see if that helps. Okay, so let's see if that helps. A little bit is coming off, but not much. I'm gonna try my fingers and see if I can get some more pigmentation that way. That definitely helps compared to nothing. So I think I'm just gonna apply it using my fingers on the other eye too. I love how this is turning out. It is so pretty. Just that shimmer shade was just kind of hard to work with. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, just so you know, with the same colors, the Alluring, the Stunning, the Divine on my lower lash line, and I'm just gonna go quickly through it, and I will just tell you what it is and cut. Let the weed. Divine on the outer kind of corner, really close to my waterline. I'm gonna go in with this little stumpy, and I'm gonna take the color Alluring and do that all along the lower lash line. And lastly, I'm gonna take the color Stunning and just continue to smudge that out. And I might go, I'm gonna take a little bit more Alluring and go in with Stunning and smudge that out more. Okay, the last thing I'm going to need to do is highlight the brow bone and the inner corner. I'm going to use this wide but narrow brush and go into the color Flawless, which is kind of like a light peach color, and use that to highlight my brow bone, just because I want to try to use as many of the colors in the palette as I can. So I'm going to go into Flawless. I like it. And I'm going to go in with this very flat paddle brush, and I'm going to highlight the inner corner with the color Perfect right here. So that's not really giving me anything, so I have an idea. I'm going to take the Artist Couture glow powder that we got, and I'm going to dip in there a little bit. And I'm going to use that to highlight my inner corners. And that's what I'm talking about. There we go, that's better. Okay, so there is the eye look that I created using the Real Her I Feel Beautiful palette. I kind of made a smoky purple eye with that pretty pink shimmery shade for my lid. I really like how it turned out. Only thing is, even with a wet brush, that pink purple sparkle shade was not translating onto the lid. I had to use my fingers. So you're probably gonna have to go in with your fingers to use the sparkly colors. But other than that, I love that there's so many mattes in there. This is such a workable palette, and it really isn't, the quality is pretty good. The pigmentation is just not there compared to some other palettes that I've used, but it's so pretty. The colors are so, I feel like, so cleverly put together, and I I'm in love with the look I created actually, and it matches my shirt. My last thing I'm doing try on for is the Ofra Long Lasting, I'm so excited about this, Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the color Tuscan. I'm assuming it's supposed to kind of go with the palette, and it totally does, so I'm really excited about that. I've heard so many good things about Ofra, there's no way I'm not gonna like this, so let's try this on. That is gorgeous. I love the way it looks on the lips. It's not thick and opaque. It's definitely got a little, makes my teeth look yellow. I've never used Ofra before till just now, and I love it. And holy moly, I picked a great shirt for this. Last thing in my box, because I feel like this is taking forever. I got this pack of facial masks here. Let's see what I have in here. There's 3 masks it comes with. There's #StayGorgeous, and this is the hydrating and nourishing mask with almond oil and vitamin E. So that's pretty nice. That I might do that tonight actually. This next one is #BeautyScoop with avocado and collagen for diminishing the appearance of fine lines. That's pretty nice. I will be using that soon. And this one is actually a primer mask. It's has tea tree oil, rosehip extract, and vitamin C. Enhances radiance, minimizes pores, and evens the skin tone. #primer. So you guys, I feel like it took forever. But that's because I filmed like half of this thing at first, and then I had to film it again. And I had to do a whole eye look, which actually took me some time. So thank you guys so much for coming and watching my BoxyCharm unboxing. I hope you guys join me for my next video. I'm going to be filming another Let Me Tell Ya. If you haven't seen the other ones, you should go watch them, and go watch me make a fool of myself talking about old boyfriends. So again, thank you guys so much for coming. Please subscribe by hitting that Tempting Red button down there before you leave, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Blending brush to put it in, I'm gonna